Hi and welcome to AFTV News Daily with me, Cecil G, and I've got Ty with me as a special guest. How are you, Ty?
Fine, thank you very much for inviting me. Happy to be here. Happy to chat about the best team in the whole world.
Correct.
And everything that's going on with the club.
What's going on with the club? And now, today's topic is going to be mainly towards the youngsters. We're going to be looking ahead, obviously.
Fantastic
We're going to talk about the youngsters and then looking ahead of tomorrow's game as well against Burnley. We're both going to that.
Yes, fortunately.
How are you getting there? How are you getting up there tomorrow?
Supporters club.
So you're going to be getting on the coach in the morning.
Yep. We're leaving at 6:30.
6:30? So now I'm getting up at 6 to meet a few of the AFTV regulars, and we're going to head up there as well. But how are you feeling towards the game?
As usual, I'm always, you know me, I'm always confident. I'm not underestimating Burnley, but I'm very confident. I mean, I think I said to because James, clever James, did I think, is it News Daily with
He did News Daily this week.
With Chris Hudson.
Yes, he did with Chris Hudson.
Chris Hudson, yeah. I must say, the number one legend, because Chris was first.
Yeah, from the beginning.
He was the very first guy.
Yeah, first rant.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that
went viral.
Moment. Yeah, it went crazy.
Yeah, so he done it with him, and I was saying off air about Burnley that I think we've won there 3 times in the last minute. Because I think the last time we won, obviously we drew 0-0 last season.
1-1 last season, and then we lost 1-0 last season.
Yeah, sorry, you know what? I'm thinking about when we could go in. Yes, because remember, 1-1 last season when Pierre scored, and unfortunately Granit just gave it to Chris Wood, unfortunately. And also, but having said that though, in that game, I remember the cheats. I emphasise the cheat. CHEAT.
Yep.
I can't remember his name. Handled the ball. Eric Peters handled the ball, and it should have been a penalty, and it was not given.
Okay.
Which I could not believe. Okay. I could not believe. So Burnley cheated and got away with it. But then, 3 times, I think we beat them 3-1. Eddie and Ketia scored.
Yep.
We won 3-1. Then we won 1-0. Alexis scoring in last minute penalty.
Jeez.
And then before that, Laurent scoring 2 minutes into injury time. When to be fair, if I'm honest, he did handle the ball. He hit his hand and went.
So he was a cheat as well.
No, because with that one, that was accidental. He didn't.
Yeah, but how could that Eric guy not be a cheat? Because and you know, Lauren's not a cheat.
Well, I'll tell you why, Cecil, because when Lauren was coming in, so he didn't, if it was disallowed, you can understand, he didn't mean to handle it, he sort of bundled it in.
Yeah.
But Eric Peters put his hand out to stop the ball.
Did he mean to do that?
Of course he meant to do it. Okay. Lauren didn't mean to handle it. To be fair, if it was disallowed, you can understand. Because Lauren was coming in. So he didn't mean it, but Eric Peters put his hand out. Lauren was coming in like that. But Eric Peters put his hand out to stop the ball. So I don't know how on earth that penalty was not given.
Right. Okay.
But like I said, 3 times we've beaten them, and funny enough, sorry, Cesar, I know you want to move on.
No, go on.
With the Alexis one, the best thing about Alexis scoring was the fact that the Burnley fans, for some reason, saying you're going to cry in a minute. So then when we scored, we start singing to them, you're going to cry in a minute. Because I don't know why they was targeting Alexis.
Yeah,
this is what I'm saying. It's strange.
Why would they? What
that's
happened
what I mean.
around that time? Was he a crier?
No, he wasn't. They were just having a go in for something, and he scored the last minute penalty. And I remember, I think it was Tarkowski. Tarkowski pushed Aaron because Aaron tried to head it. And so apparently there was a bit of verbal. So I can't say. Apparently Jack told him to something because he's trying to have a go at Aaron. I think you could fill in. I think you could fill in the blanks.
Yeah.
The blanks. Allegedly, I don't want to besmirch Jack's name.
Allegedly.
But allegedly, you know what I mean. But it was a foul. Because Aaron was going to get a header and Tarkowski pushed him. And then we won. So we've won 3 times in the last minute. So that's why I'm very confident.
Well, hopefully we'll win in the last minute tomorrow.
Absolutely, we'll definitely take that.
Aubameyang gets a goal. Now,
yes,
I've got to start with this. This video is sponsored by Ultimate Fan. Now, this is basically an Ultimate Team from FIFA and Fantasy Football crossover game. We get packs every week, every Tuesday. You get to open them. I'm going to let you do the honours.
Thank you very much.
And open my pack.
Okay.
Live on air. So we've got it hooked up. So you're going to open it. It's a gold pack, okay? What comes with the gold pack based on membership is £4.99 a month or a week. £4.99, I think it's a month. Yes, correct. And then it's £2.99 for the silver pack, and then it's you can do it for free as well. You don't have to pay at all. You can just join and do it for free. But we get packs sent to us. We've got a gold pack here, and if you go to the gold membership, you win prizes. You win prizes every week, so you get so right now at the moment it's a free £5 Uber Eats voucher.
Ooh, very nice.
And I saw here, I've got the email up here on my phone, right? It says you get a £5 Uber Eats voucher, which is sick. I love that. But it also says, as a part of your subscription, you get that Uber Eats thing and something to do with a barber and a personal barber code.
Oh, wow.
So I don't know what that is. I don't know if we get a personal barber on that, but I need a trim because my hair's a mess. I mean, I wouldn't mind that.
My hair's a mess, Cecil. That's why you can't see it underneath this. But then you say gold, I can only think of two things. Obviously, Spandau Ballet Gold.
Spandau Ballet Gold and the Invincibles.
And also Usain, the greatest.
I respect you. Come on. Come on. You're a Niger, man. I'm a Jamaican, man. I respect you for saying that you respect Usain Bolt.
He's the best of all time. He's the best. And I don't think anyone would even come close to what the man done. And with what he done it all clean as well. So you got... And he's a fantastic role model as well. So you got to big up Usain.
Big up Usain Bolt. All right, let's do this. You get ready? So you got to do a swipe to open the pack. So I'll let you swipe. So we'll see the players we get. We'll talk about them. All right, here we go. Go on. Oh, I love this game, you know. I'm in it for the cash prizes. Kieran, double tap. Let's see what happens. No, that's it. You don't. Lacazette.
Hey, it's on.
He's a silver though. He's a silver. I mean, we'd respect. No, for me, he's a gold.
Exactly, anyway, me as well.
Lacazette's the first player. Big up.
Alexander.
Oh, you can get his stats. All right, let me read his stats. Appearances 1. Oh, this is quite good, isn't it? I didn't know you could see their stats as
wicked.
well. Oh,
gosh. Flip over. Let's flip over.
Yeah,
Let's flip over. We don't need to talk about that.
Yeah, Banner Dyer.
Oh, Jordan
Ayew as well.
Okay.
Nice. One shot on target, 4 tackles, 1 and 4 appearances. Nice. So, view your cards. That's it. Okay. Oh, I've got another one. Open your exclusive card. Oh, so this is the gold pack. That was a silver pack.
Oh, right, okay.
Lacazette's a silver.
Nah, he's a gold.
Yeah, he's a gold. All right, cool. I'm gonna let you open it again. Gold pack. Here we go. I love this. Boom. Here we go. Dominic Calvert-Lewin.
Yeah.
Fair. That's a good player. Good player. Would you like him at Arsenal? I wouldn't mind.
No, I wouldn't say no. No, definitely he's a goal scorer.
He's a goal scorer.
Definite goal scorer, yeah.
3 goals, 7 shots on target, 1, he's got 1, tackles 1 and 3 appearances.
And a very good role model.
Paul Pogba. I'll take that. I'll take that as well. I can add him to my midfield.
Rumours are he's leaving Manchester United anyway, so.
Oh. You're gonna get the man. You know what you're doing. You know what you're doing.
Allegedly, obviously.
You know what you're doing. And then lastly,
Richarlison, Olympic gold medal winner.
Yeah, big up him.
So, you know.
Who's the Olympic gold winner for Arsenal as well? Who's that?
The fantastic Gabriel Martinelli.
Correct. Right, let's go to the squad. So we're gonna go to my squad now. Oh, my squad has not popped up. It might pop up in a second, I'm hoping. Oh, here we go. So, this is my squad so far. We've got Sionchu. My kit is Leicester. A lot of Leicester players. We've got Justin, Kante, Vardy, McLean, and Ward-Prowse. So now we're going to move out. Oh, actually, I don't know who to move. Move out McLean. Oh, there we go. Yep, transfer out. 4. Okay. Got it. Okay, nice. Next. I'm going to put in Pogba. Have to put in Pogba.
Yeah.
Why am I going in here? I'm trying to transfer him in. I think it's just hold and drag if I'm honest.
The thing is, you know what, Pogba, great player. The only problem with Pogba.
Edit lineup. Here we go. Well, what's wrong with Pogba? Go on.
The team that he plays for at this current time.
Fair. No, that's fair. That's fair. Dominic, I've got. Who would you swap? I've got Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Would you put Vardy in there? Or would you keep Dominic Calvert? Or would you keep him on the bench and keep Vardy?
No,
I like Vardy.
Vardy's the pace, but at the moment, Dominic Calvert-Lewin is one scoring the goals,
isn't he? Yeah.
So. Okay. Vardy's always a danger. I suppose Vardy can come off the bench, can't he?
Yeah,
with his pace.
Okay, well I'll let you do that. It says I'm gonna let you swap. I'm gonna swap him out, and I'm gonna give Dominic Calvert-Lewin the golden boot because I think he's gonna score this week. Okay.
Right. Okay. Oh,
cool.
Brilliant.
I'm happy with that. So this is the game. Like look at it. It's just like ultimate team. It's like fancy football. And obviously, if your players do well, you get points and you can win prizes. That's it. Gonna confirm that team, and then hopefully that should all confirm.
Okay.
And then big up Ultimate Fan. So. That is it for Ultimate Fan. Big up, I'm going to check that over later after the show. Right, now time for what we're all here for, the news of today. Yeah. But before we get into the news, Ty, yeah? Now, I know you like to call out players.
That are rude, disrespectful, arrogant, egotistical.
Yeah, so we're gonna look at Ivan Toney.
What's there to look at?
So, well, he said some comments about Arsenal. He said, he wasn't surprised, even though he was very surprised about basically how bad we were, not how good we were, how bad we were.
Yeah, but then the thing about that, but he says that. I don't understand. What does that mean? So then, if we played well, would we have beaten him and he would have been in Ben's pocket? Obviously, we had to play. We didn't have to. We had to play badly for Brentford to beat us, didn't we? So I don't understand where these comments are coming from. I think once again they're ill-advised, ill-judged comments, and to me, it shows. I don't think he was. If he'd thought about it, I think he would have conducted the interview a lot differently.
Okay, so you're saying if he knew how it would have been taken to the masses and everyone would have heard what his comments, he wouldn't have said those things. He said we're probably not going to win anything for a long time.
Absolutely, because he would know, innit? Because he's won. Oh, he hasn't won anything, has he?
Oh, that's very true.
So why are you talking? That's what I mean.
Yeah,
if you are a serial winner, it'd still be bad. I mean, Robbie made a good point. Don Robbie, big up Don Robbie.
Big up Don Robbie.
He made a very good point in the fact that, and I said that as well with the Deeney thing. The best. Let's look at the best. Messi, Ronaldo, Mbappe, Lewandowski, and you could even put Haaland in there. Has the best at this time. Let's maybe not put Haaland, because Haaland hasn't won anything yet. But if he carries on, he will. If you look at Messi, Ronaldo, Mbappe,
would you put Neymar in there?
Neymar as well.
Yeah.
You don't see them talking, and even though they can talk because they're at the top. Messi and Ronaldo are top. Ronaldo's just gone back to that terrible team.
Right, but Ty, do you not worry? Like, obviously, Ivan Toney's saying these comments. We know that Deanie's also said that we're weak. And what
happened to Deeney though? What happened to him? That's what I'm saying. Yeah. What happened to him? Where is he now? that's what I mean. Exactly.
He's at Birmingham.
He's at Birmingham. Yes. What happened to him since he said those comments? It went downhill for him. Because I remember the next time we played them, he got sent off for Elvin Lucas, and then the guts to be swearing.
He did.
About Lucas, so and when he came back to Emirates, he had a penalty missed. So So
do you think these players shouldn't speak too much about it? Just be humble. Just take your time. Be humble.
Well, the thing is, Cecil, I'm sorry to bring it back to music. It's my watch along things,
Yeah, we know.
I said in that interview when I said in the watch along with Syed when Manchester United.
You laughed as well. He was on the floor laughing. I suppose you didn't really say anything, but you just laughed.
No, I was laughing because I couldn't believe it. But also, what it is I still tried to say, unlucky Syed. I thought I was generous to tap him because I could have left him. And the thing is, Syed was giving it, but no, Syed is cool. What it is I was saying in the watch along thing, I said that Ivan Toney needs to listen to the legend Kendrick Lamar's song, Be Humble, Sit Down. Because I think that's what you need to listen to. And the funny thing is, Robbie also said, and I agree, he said he wants him to do well as a fellow black man. I do as well.
Of course. I'm sure we all
I've looked at Ivan Toney's journey. He was at Peterborough, he was at Newcastle. He's done well to get into the big league. But now, he thinks he's a big league player without doing anything. Like Robbie said, if you scored 30 goals, then fine. But you've scored 1 in 4.
What happens if he scored 30 goals? You saying in the Premier League, because if he scored 30 in the Championship, were you saying, but he has to score in the Premier League? That's what I'm saying.
If you score 30 goals, you got the Golden Boot. I wouldn't like it, but I would say at least you can back up your tour. But you've done nothing. You've done nothing. And let me clarify my words. If he's talking like he's nobody, I'm not saying he's a nobody, because he's not nobody. He's a nobody to talk about us. If that was Messi, Ronaldo, and Mbappe, Neymar, I wouldn't like it. I'll still say that was wrong, but I'll hold my hands up. Listen, they talk the talk, they walk the walk. But he hasn't.
Okay.
So I don't know why
that's fair,
these comments, thank you. I don't know why these comments are coming out. You played a very, I would say very bad. You played us a very lackluster team. If you think that you know us, you play us with our first 11 and see. We had 4 players out with COVID.
We did. Go on, carry on.
Sorry, Cecil. We had 4 players out with COVID. You play us with an Alexander, with a Pierre, with a Gabriel. You play us then and see if you're not stood in Gabriel's pocket by the end of the night, and he'll let you out for a drink and keep you there for another 10 weeks.
I respect you. I do respect you, Ty, because people are going to hold you onto these words for you. They're going to come back to this video if when we next play Brentford, and if we lose.
No, if we lose, right, and we play well, and Brentford...
If Ivan Toney scores when we play them next, right?
Yeah, and they lose, I'll be laughing my head off.
I know, but if Ivan Toney scores and we lose, is he right to say those comments?
He still isn't right to say those comments, but he's got umbrage. But what he's done now, it's like similar to Billy Sharp. Now, Billy Sharp, I'm sure you remember, before we played Sheffield United, he came out and said an ill-advised comment that we're going to target David.
Yeah. I remember when he was. I remember that got you angry. And
I loved it because I was in the watch along and Robbie was saying that he's right. So I said no, he isn't. And I even said I didn't know what was going to happen. I said that thank you, Billy Sharp. He's given our team talk for us. And what happened? He was a substitute. He came on.
I remember he was laughing when he come off.
So that was it. He didn't even start the game. So that's why I never understand why. And like I said, I don't like when people talk. But if you're at the top of the game, you can.
But don't you think it's part of the sport? Don't you think it makes it more interesting, more entertaining when I'm a big talker when I play. I'm gonna be honest. I like to get in people's heads. But do you not think it's part of the sport, or do you say unless you have the accreditation and you've been in the game a long time, then you shouldn't speak up the talk? Because like, a lot of players do. A lot of people play. There's teams that target, say, the likes of Xhaka when they come to Arsenal. They have things set in place. I remember Deeney talking about he targets the Watford team targeted Fred when they played Man United.
And what happened? Manchester United still won. Yeah. So that means nothing. The funny thing is, what it is, I think Ivan, and I'll say Ivan. I'll call him Toney because there's no Ivan. Ivan, Toney, and Troy Deeney are getting things wrong. Yeah. If that's your game plan, fair enough, but don't come out and say it, because what you do is you give the team a team talk. That's what you do. Because when Billy Sharp, I was so happy. Chris Wilder, and the funny thing is, you've never heard Billy Sharp come out and say anything again since. So Chris Wilder would say, "What are you thinking?" And I'm interested if Thomas Frank, the Brentford manager, sanctioned that interview. Because I'm sure he'd be saying, "Why are you talking to Ivan Toney?" This is what I don't understand.
I was quite surprised because it was on YouTube. It's called Ballers Talk. It's like a YouTube channel, and I was quite surprised to see a Premier League player go on there.
This is what I'm saying.
Especially a player that's playing, he's in the height of his career at the moment, obviously playing Premier League, a regular starter.
And it's only come into the Premier League this season. He hasn't been there for 5 years. He hasn't been there for 10 years. He's only a Premier League striker this season. And he's done really well to this point.
He got credit with his work.
And the thing is, I hope he does well. But I just think those comments will come back to bite you. And the funny thing is, with Deeney, I was laughing. I said the same thing about Deeney. But the thing is, I waited until we beat them. Yeah. That's all. I waited to say my thing. I could have come and said, "Deeney, you're a disgrace." But I waited. So when I got interviewed now, Robbie said, "Where was I?" I said, "Where was Deeney?" I was laughing my head off.
You got to be careful because Deeney, I know he's a bad man. He puts smoke on players, so you got to be...
Yeah, he can, and that's fine. But the thing is, I don't know the word I'm looking for. I only entertain verbal. I got no time for physical.
Yeah, of course.
Anytime Deeney
it never needs to get there anyway.
But anytime Deeney wants a verbal smoke challenge, that's fine because I could beat Deeney verbally smoking. What obviously not. Yeah, I could beat Deeney verbally smoking in my sleep. Ooh. So I'm not worried about that. I ain't worried about that. I ain't worried about that at all.
Trey, my guy.
But what it is, it's true. The thing is with me, I'm used to arguing.
Yeah, so I know. We know that.
Deeney will never ever. In his life or my life, be able to beat me verbally.
Well, you got Deeney now probably on your hit list, and maybe obviously Ivan Toney as well might be coming for you.
Yeah, but they're both black men, so. Let's keep it to football. But
of course.
It disappoints me that they would come out and be so disrespectful. Why? I don't understand why. But at the same time, I bear no malice to Deeney or Toney because I want them to succeed. But I'm just thinking.
I'm sure we all do. But I hear what you're saying. I do hear what you're saying. So I do like the verbal banter and the confidence in players before the game.
That's what I do as well. But what it is, there's a thin line between banter and being disrespectful. Okay. Now, if Ivan Toney had said it. Maybe done it different, saying that, listen, I don't mean no disrespect to Arsenal, but I think you could dress it up. This is what I'm saying. I don't know if Brentford have sanctioned it, and I don't think Thomas Frank should have said, "Yeah, go on, attack Arsenal." I don't think Thomas...
No, definitely not.
That's what I mean.
But he might have just been being honest, because if I'm honest, we weren't great that day.
No, we weren't great, but Cecil, listen, we can all be honest in our own dressing room at home. You know what I mean? We can't say everything that we think out loud.
That's true. But on big YouTube, where people are watching it,
and I'm just wondering that channel now. I won't call Ivan Toney stupid because obviously he's not stupid because he wouldn't be where he is. I think maybe they thought, listen, he doesn't know where it goes. Let's get him to say something. Because that's what I'm thinking,
Okay, right. Let's move forward. We've got Shresh here with a super chat. Thank you, Shresh. Okay, a regular. What stuff Shresh is Mikel smoking up as he's seeing funny lights? Is Ty sniffing? I don't know what that is. Same stuff. I hope Mikel's not sniffing L's as W's allowed.
Well, I'm sorry.
Only W's allowed. Big upset.
I'm sorry. I don't smoke anything. So I don't, and I hope you're not smoking anything.
No, David. Underneath that comment there, underneath that super chat, David says, "I love you, Ty."
I love you too,
David Forest fan.
Thank you very much. Oh, good luck to Nottingham Forest. They sacked Chris Hughton, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. That's really upsetting. That's actually really
upsetting me as well because the man hasn't had a chance.
I know.
The man hasn't had a chance.
I agree. Haddy says, "Big up, you guys. I really hope Arteta can turn things. But if not, and he's sacked, which free manager would you choose and why? Conte, Zidane, Valverde.
Valverde, I think.
That's Valverde. That's it.
Valverde,
My pronunciation, you know me, my thing. Conte, Zidane, or Valverde.
Right, okay.
Well, obviously, I've always said Conte, but Conte's not going to come to Arsenal. It's just he's even mentioned it recently this week. He said that he wouldn't go to Arsenal. His options would be he'd like to go to United, and I think that job's more appealing for him anyway. Obviously, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer may not be in the job, and the players that they have, the trajectory that they're on, it only makes if I was Conte. Unless Arsenal are going to pay him the money and let him get the players he wants, but we know this club. We know it's not going to happen. So
that's interesting, Cecil.
Yeah, he's been in the UK. He's been recently. I think he's been in the UK for quite a while. So yeah, I think he was looking at clubs.
Do you know what, Cecil? Sorry to interrupt. If he said that, that's a bit naughty. Is that United? Because Solskjaer's there at the moment. If he said if the United,
but Solskjaer has a lot of pressure right now, Ty, because a lot of United fans say that he might not be the one. Like, unless they have the players, but to get them the trophies they want or to win the league.
But the thing is, listen, I'm no defender of Manchester United in any shape or form. But I have to say, as much as it pains me, he's done a good job, and it shows it needs to take time. You know, it needs to take time. I think "Take Your Time" was a song by the Fantastic Pebbles. The remix, what an incredible song! Take your time. You go take your time. Take your time as well. Yeah, Mantronics as well, featuring One Dress, which I didn't even know. Take your time.
Take your time with it. But obviously,
One Dress. You know, she had the thing, "Gotta Have Your Love."
Give me a little tune if you got.
Gotta wait, find a getaway in your heart. But I didn't know that One Dress did "Take Your Time" with Mantronics before that.
So do you believe Ollie? So you've said Ollie will turn good is basically what you're saying.
Listen, if I'm honest, I hope he doesn't do well. But all I would say is that he's done well. He needs time.
Yeah,
that's all I would say.
Because I want to say, because obviously we're kind of in a situation where I don't think our manager's doing too great at the moment, but hopefully things will turn around. The team are coming back. And, we might see some difference and some changes. We beat Norwich. Hopefully this is lift off for Arsenal.
Absolutely. This is what I say. Now, listen, I want Mikel to succeed.
Yeah.
Will he succeed? I don't know. I like to think he will. But we have to give the man time. And if he spent that money...
How long, Ty? Because people are at breaking point. I think people have snapped, if I'm completely honest. I snapped a long while ago.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest. So how long, you saying you think you need time, get the players back in? How long are you saying?
I'm saying to the very least to December, to January, the very least to December, very least to December. If things go well, that's a big. The problem if they don't go well, I don't know. But I like to give it to. The thing is, I would like him to succeed. I don't know if he will. I'm hopeful that he will, but I don't know if he will. I'm hopeful. I just think he does need time. And also, like I said with Ivan Toney, the thing is, Ivan Toney was talking. That's not. Let's see how you do if we play our best 11.
Okay. We're on Ivan Toney right now, guys. Yeah. We're on Ivan Toney. Let's talk then, because you can see I've got Thierry Henry up here. So you're happy for Ivan Toney. You're not happy for Ivan Toney to talk about Arsenal and be disrespectful, but Thierry Henry this week.
Yes.
When Tottenham was mentioned, he says it here. Sorry, who? I don't know them. He was being very cheeky about our North London rivals, and so he should. Big up Henry, never lost against them. I mean, do you agree with this?
I think it's absolutely brilliant. It's superb.
So you're being a hypocrite then, really?
No. Obviously, you shouldn't disrespect anyone. Obviously, and the thing is, Thierry is tongue in cheek. But what do you expect Thierry to say? I don't know what you expect him to say. You don't expect him to big up Tottenham. Because can you imagine how it would look like? Obviously, he's been a bit cheeky. He's been a bit cheeky. But
cheeky.
He was a Tottenham legend, and I'll even say, a Tottenham legend like Graham Roberts has said a lot worse. Maybe I have to be careful what to say because I don't want to misquote. But they've said a lot worse. You know what I mean? They've said a lot worse about other teams. No. Obviously, it's tongue in cheek. Obviously, he shouldn't disrespect them. But
that was on national TV. That was on national TV. He was doing punditry.
But he wasn't serious. He's only joking. He's tongue in cheek. And the thing is, Thierry knows what he's doing. He's a clever man. So he knows.
But Ivan Toney could have been joking. Or do you say, listen, Thierry Henry's won it all. He's allowed to give a bit of bad.
Listen, I would say you're still not allowed to anything. But when you are gold. Like Thierry's all gold, like Thierry, you can say, I still think it's wrong, but you can say because you can back it up. if he was joking, he didn't see it's not a funny joke.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't think personally he was joking.
You know,
in his comments.
In that fantastic show you did with Robbie and Pippa.
Yeah.
Oh no, sorry. Where was? Oh no, I don't know what we was. Sorry, he was in the watch along.
Okay.
Pippa was trying to say me, Kelechi, Robbie, and Pippa.
Yeah.
And Pippa was trying to say, I don't know what game it was. I don't know what game it was. Pippa was trying to say that Dini was trying to joke. It wasn't a funny joke. Ivan Toney is serious.
Yeah, he was being serious. That was a serious interview.
And it's a shame because to me, I had a lot of respect for him. I've seen his journey and I think he's done wicked. For him to say that, I lost a lot of respect because I think it's ill-advised when you've done nothing. You know what I mean?
Okay.
You are a nobody. When I say he's not a nobody, you are nobody to talk about us.
Yeah, so, in the grand scheme of things,
because that's what I said about
as
Dini.
a player talking about the whole of Arsenal.
That's what I said about Dini.
I understand it because he did say he was surprised. He was surprised. He thought they'll be a lot better, Arsenal. But it was the first game of the season,
and we had 4 players out. I would like to see him talk when we have our best 11 in. When we have Gabriel and we have Kieran, we have all those players. I would like to talk when Gabriel's heading everything. And he's not getting a touch. I would like to see him talk then. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, we'll see obviously in the reverse fixture. But Lubert says big up.
That's assuming if Brentford stay in the league. That's true. By the time we play them, they could already be relegated. You never know.
Ty, you are very good. You are very good at this verbal battle. I must say.
Thank you very much. And also, Cecil, speaking of relegation, I've actually got to apologise. So I've got to humble myself.
Okay, so we're gonna get to apology. Let me just read these super chats quickly. Lurbert says, "Big up you guys, and especially Ty. He has very good knowledge about football as a whole,
Thank you very much.
and I really like that. Love from Goa. Hope I can meet you one day."
Wow, Goa, that's India, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you very much. Hopefully you can.
Yeah, definitely 100%. I'm sure we'll make our way out there at some point.
Absolutely.
AFTV are really trying to expand and speak to as many fans as possible. That's part of the ethos here anyway. I'm just going to try and see if I can get up the other super chats here. Sorry guys, bear with me.
Apologise, man.
Yeah, we'll get to your apology after this.
I'm not looking forward to the apology.
Christian G says, afternoon guys, did you see what the legend Henry said about Spurs yesterday? We did just discuss that. We did just discuss that. Ty,
it's quite funny.
Ty looking good as usual, and so is...
Oh, thank you very much. Well, Cecil's the one that looks good. Listen, I want to look like him. And if I look good, I'm very, very lucky.
We got, I believe, one last super chat here. Says, YouTuber says, big up Cecil. Ty, why do you get hung up on when people diss you and Arsenal? Let Dini and Toney go, mate. Sending love from Heathrow Airport in Lagos.
Wait, hold on. Nigerian brother? How now?
Love from Heathrow Airport in Lagos.
Is he trying to be a joke? Listen, mate, you're about as funny, and I will say this because this is the actual. One of the teachers said this in college. I thought it's so funny. You're about as funny as a fart in a jacuzzi. When he said that, that's one of the funniest things I've heard.
You judge that. You let me know if that joke is funny.
I think it's brilliant.
You are world class.
You're world class. Sorry. So we was going on about the thing. Sorry.
Yes.
About why do I? The thing is, it's not getting hung up with people. What it is. Sorry, Cecil, to interrupt. What it is that I don't believe in forms of disrespect. I just think it's unnecessary for people to disrespect each other. I just think there's no need for people to disrespect. You know, even in football in life.
But do you not feel like you disrespected, Ivan Toney saying he might get relegated this season?
100%.
Relegated this season.
Because of the way you came to us.
Okay, so you never initiate it, is what you're saying?
Listen.
Or instigate bad
I wanted Brentford to get promoted. And I wanted Toney to win. I was so happy for him seeing his journey. But when he said that, I've lost so much respect for him. Yeah. So I hope...
You need to be like a...
I hope he gets relegated, just like I hope Montpellier gets relegated as well.
Imagine Ty as a grime artist, just like doing diss tracks every week. Like Ty would be so good as an MC, just cussing everyone. Like seriously, listen, this show is not just about us cussing everyone and Ty trying to pick a fight with everyone. So we're gonna go to super chat here from Shref. Says good evening, Ty. Mikel lost to Emery in Europa and more games than him. Emery introduced more youngsters than Mikel and one more. Do you think Arsenal fans are harsh?
Well, what? I would like to know what team you support.
He supports Arsenal.
Thank you very much for the comment. The thing is, if people remember, I said I wanted to give Unai more time, and I didn't want him to get sacked. Yeah. I thought it was a mistake to sack him, but if that's what the club wanted to do, so possibly, I think Unai could have been given more time.
All right.
So
fair enough. All right.
Disappointing.
Let's do your apology before we get into the next bit of news. What are you here to apologise for? I'm still confused.
Well, because in my thing. Oh yeah.
You're gonna apologise to Deeney and Ivan Toney?
Absolutely not.
Okay, Sam Allardyce?
Absolutely not.
Okay, right.
So in fact, Deeney and Toney should apologise to our club, and so should Allardyce and Phil Brown. They should apologise. They should be on their hands and knees saying we're sorry for talking so much rubbish.
Okay, right. Well, so why are we here to apologise?
The apologies about Norwich, because I've still got to say more about my my after-match fan cam with the Don Robbie.
Oh yeah, you were quite.
Yeah, so
yeah.
So I saw some Norwich fans, right, and they were.
Oh, did they chief you up? Did they grab you up and say, "Yo, you better watch yourself for"?
No. They was trying to say that we're going to get relegated and we're going down with them, and that they're singing songs about Mikel. So afterwards, now I said that.
Yeah, you said something. Remind them what you said on your fan cam.
I said really bad things. I said that they're gonna good luck for them in the Championship. They used to get relegated. So I'm here to say to the Norwich fans and all the Norwich fans are singing. I'm here to say I apologise. What I meant to say was instead of Alan Carr, I mean Alan Partridge. That's what I meant to say.
Oh, so it's not a serious apology?
No, that's all I apologise for. I got Alan Carr, Alan Partridge, bro. That's all I apologise for.
I thought, listen, guys, before the show times out, I need to make an apology. I thought you were going to generally apologise.
I apologise for not. In fact, I should say, give Norwich the Championship trophy now. That's what I should say. About dissing us.
Listen, guys,
rubbish.
I do not condone any of this. All these opinions of Ty.
Mine, solely mine.
So,
yeah.
Listen, you might need to get some security this weekend. Any Norwich fans, I apologise.
Listen.
Deeney, Toney, Allardyce, and the list, more pay,
and Brown,
everyone.
Disgraces. The thing is, Cecil, what it is that when I say that, that's only to the Norwich fans. Because not all of them will give it. It's only the ones that are giving it. Because I saw them before the game.
Yeah.
And they're trying to sing songs about Mikel. And I said, relegated. I said, you know what I mean? Yeah. I thought, listen, if they'd won after the game, that's different. But before the game, they was giving it.
Okay.
So I thought that was unnecessary and a bit disrespectful.
No, I get that.
When you look at us at Norwich, it's like... I don't want to start dissing.
Yeah, you're going to diss me very disrespectful. I can see in your eyes. You look to me like, oh, wow, how do I say this?
Because I don't want to think. But it's like somebody at the top and somebody at the bottom. So somebody at the bottom now can't laugh at somebody at the top.
But we're not right at the top, Ty.
No, we are not. But
currently, we're definitely not at 16th.
No, we are. But compared to Norwich, we're in orbit. So that's the problem. So that's why
guys,
teams shouldn't be fans of teams shouldn't be talking.
Listen, if this gets clipped up, if the tables turn and we just exclude me out.
Well, if the tables turn, the tables turn. I can't see Norwich ahead of us.
Speaking with a lot of confidence, a lot of vim, Ty. I respect it, but right now we're.
Of course. Listen, we're doing bad, but our bad is probably Norwich's best.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, fair enough. So we got a YouTuber back saying big up yo from Washington DC.
Big up yo. What time is it there?
When you're visiting.
Hopefully soon when it's safe to visit.
Safe to visit. Right, so back to the news. While we're here today, we've got some news. Carl Hein has signed a new deal. Long-term new deal.
Well,
happy with that. Have you seen him in the under 23s playing that?
I've seen him in under 23s.
I know Chris Hudson said he said. Now this is quite. I don't know if I'm allowed to say what he said without his permission, but he said get rid of Leno at the end, maybe in January or at the end of window, and promote Carl Hein.
Ooh.
And obviously keep Ramsdale as number one. And I think, do you know what? I actually kind of agree with him.
Oh, really?
Yeah, maybe not in January. I wouldn't say get rid of him in January. I don't know if he 100% said that. I think he might have said towards the end of next season, in the summer window, which I think Leno is, for me now, like, Turkish spoke about this as well.
Yeah.
We got Ramsdale, most expensive keeper we've ever bought. Yes. He has to come in and fight for that number one position.
I agree.
Right? And I think that's fair. And I think he's doing well so far in that position. Leno, I think it's time potentially for him to be basically number two. And I don't think he wants to be happy with that.
No, he wouldn't.
I think we know he doesn't want to be. He wants to be number one. So if he's not happy, while his stock is high, move him on. Maybe promote Carl Hein. I've heard a lot of good things from him. I don't know loads, I'm going to be completely honest, but I don't know if you've seen him in some of the under 23s games. Your thoughts on him?
I think he's been very impressive.
Yeah.
But I don't think we should. I wouldn't want to get rid of Burn. I don't think we should get rid of him yet.
Okay.
You know, because if something happened to Burn, we're down to Aaron, Carl, and Arthur.
Yeah.
Okawankwa. So I would like to keep Burn. I don't know if he wants to fight for his place. I don't know. Yeah,
Rocco says here, we can't rely on just Ramsdale as a senior goalkeeper. That's a fair point. We can't just rely on him. But I worry about having Ramsdale in goal and Leno's number two and him disrupting the the aura and the ethos, or not ethos, sorry, the atmosphere and basically the energy within the team if he's not being happy with being on the bench. We don't know if that's the actual 100% case yet.
Yeah, we don't know.
That could potentially happen because we
it's
know
only one game, though,
he wants to be number one. That's true.
Only one, so we'll see what happens. Maybe against Burnley, we might get a clearer view of what's going to happen. Because will Burn come back in or will Aaron stay in?
Good point. Okay. There's some news as well that's come in today that Saka, Martinelli and Saliba have been nominated for the 2021 Golden Boy Award.
Oh, fantastic.
So we're going to give a congratulations to all three of those.
Absolutely.
Saliba's still a player of ours as much as he is on loan.
Yeah.
But all three of those, congratulations. I'll give you some more indication of what the Golden Boy Award is here. So the three nominees from Arsenal. Sorry, I just lost my page. Bear with me 2 seconds while we get this back up. So the Golden Boy Award. The Golden Boy Award is an award that is given by sports journalists to young footballers playing in Europe perceived to have been the most impressive during a calendar year. All nominees must be under the age of 21 and play in the European nations top tier. So last year's winner was Erling Haaland. He won the 2020 award. So they're a good company. It's a prestigious award.
Yeah, they're an esteemed company. Yeah. And look what he's doing.
Yeah, exactly that. I mean, those three nominees mentioned. Obviously, good luck to all of them.
Absolutely.
Golden Boy Award for you. Who would you want to see out of those three that were named?
Well, obviously, I'd want to see at least one of them win it, but it's probably Bukayo.
Yeah.
I'd like to say Gabriel, but Gabriel had injuries and all that, but Bukayo.
He's had a good year. He had a good year.
He's had a good year. Obviously, we won't talk about the.
We won't talk about we won't talk about the Euros, but
I think he's been superb for someone so young. To be sometimes dragging us on his back like Pierre does. So
facts. Very true. Very true. There, Chai. Very true. There, Ty. Now, next bit of news here. Charlie Patino. He's having a fantastic run at the moment. There's word. This is speculation. This is not. Well, it's not speculation. It may not be true. They're saying that he might be included in the AFC Wimbledon game with it. He might be in the squad.
Well,
I'd expect to see him there. Personally.
That don't surprise me because I'm sure you're in the know. Apparently, he trains with the first team now.
Yeah, he trains all week. He's been training with the first team.
See?
I'm going to be honest. I was at the first team. I was at the training ground last week. Can't say loads too much on it because I've signed a lot of contracts. But I was at the training ground last week and I saw the under-23s. He was with the under-23s when I was there.
Yes.
He was doing the warm-up, so he might have been called over to go and join the first team later on in the day. Yes. But him, Amari Hutchinson, there was Rekic. They're all doing the warm-up in the dome. So he's with them then. But like I said, he might have been called over to the first team later on in the day. But Charlie Patino has a lot of potential and seems to be very impressive. He scored against United a great goal. If you guys haven't seen it, go on the Arsenal channel on YouTube.
When we won 3-1 the day we beat
He scored the last goal and it was a touch of class. He literally went between players and he dinked it. Wow. As the keeper went down, he dinked it in the goal. Charlie Patino, I think he has a lot of talent.
He does have a lot of talent. The funny thing is, I'm not sure who it is, but I think one of our coaches or one of our players, somebody said that he's the best talent they've seen come through legendary Haaland.
Oh wow!
Yes, I can't remember who said it.
So, I think Reece Nelson as well said that keep an eye on Saka. This was years ago, and look what he's become.
Absolutely.
And he also said remember the name Charlie Patino as well. So.
Well, listen, I've got Big Charlie up. I think when we played Southampton in the Premier League Cup, we do 1-1. I spoke to him, and I spoke to Kido.
Oh, you spoke to him, yeah?
Yeah, because he was sitting near me. I spoke to Per. Per was there as well. And the funny thing is, I got Big Charlie up for his playing. Also, in one of my rare tweets, he actually liked one of my tweets.
You tweet?
Well, it's very rare. It was a couple of seasons ago. I said that good luck to our under-23s against Bayern under-23s, and he actually liked it. So when I saw him, I said, "Thank you, Charlie, for liking it." So
that is nice. That's good.
It's nice.
It's always nice to know.
And I spoke to Kido as well. I saw a lot of them. I saw Nathan, Butler, Odeji. I saw Ovi, Ojara. I saw all of them. Speaking to their parents. So Amari's beautiful parents as well. Speaking to all of them. So yeah.
Do you think those some of those players that you mentioned there? Do you think they're ready to make the step up, Ty? Or do you think they should be dripped in slowly, like the cup game that obviously against Wimbledon?
I think
next week Wednesday.
Absolutely. I think so. I think it's got to be. Slowly, because I mean we've got some players on loan at the moment. Daniel Ballard.
Yeah, he's doing really well as well. He's doing really well.
And he's even scoring
goals. International as well. Exactly, yeah, he's doing really well. Yeah.
So I think they need to be put in slowly. Okay. But I would like to see Charlie maybe start to be on the bench against Wimbledon. That would be brilliant.
That'd be good.
That would be the football blooding. You know?
That'd be good. They are still very, very young boys. Very young. I'm talking about Amari as well. I've watched him in some of the under-23s performances, and I feel like he stood out. Charlie Patino also stood out. So those are the players I kind of want to see making some appearance going forward. Because Arsenal spoke about they want to build a young side, and we're working off the youngsters and whatnot. That's what, as well as heading of the show is, are the youngsters keeping Arsenal afloat? and in my opinion, it's the truth. The experienced players for me have been letting me down. I don't know about you, but I don't know if there's any experienced players that you think have been shining. But for me, it is a lot of mainly the youngsters, Ty, and people in the comments as well. You can let us know well.
Yeah, well, obviously the experienced players could have done more, but you know the youngsters have seen their chances and taken it. But can I just change the subject? Sorry, so I'll come back to it. When I was saying that Brentford might get relegated, I am joking. They will get relegated. No, just joking. I'm not. Listen, for the record, I hope Brentford don't get relegated. For the record.
Okay, cool. Thank you for dropping your little joke. I was thinking, what is going on there? YouTuber says with a super chat, Ty, did you see what Lawrence McKenna said about you on True Geordie show? Out of order. I didn't. Don't let haters get you down. We love you.
I didn't see what Lawrence McKenna said about me. And if he said something
derogatory or bad,
I could not care less. I could not care less.
And as you always say, until they've done what you've done. That's what you always say.
That's kind. Well, listen, it'd be interesting to see what he said. Maybe you could send me what he said. But
I'll be intrigued to know.
If he's trying to diss me on something, I'm not really.
Don't rise to it though. You don't rise to it. Shref says we had a poor goalkeeper. We had poor goalkeepers like Almunia, Chesney. Finally, we get a great shot stopper like Leno. Why can't Arsenal, improve his weak areas? He's still young for a goalkeeper.
That's
true.
A good point. But I wouldn't necessarily say Manuel and Wojciech were poor. Because the thing is, I know that Manuel made a lot of mistakes, but I'm sure you can remember when we played Barcelona I think we drew 2-2. In that first half.
Yeah, he played well, but I think Almunia wasn't a great in my opinion, he wasn't great.
Listen, he made mistakes.
He made a lot of mistakes.
But don't forget about the good thing.
Yeah, of course.
In that
game, every goalkeeper has good and bad, but I think Almunia's bad weighed out is good. But go on.
Yeah, fair enough.
That's my opinion though.
Listen, he made mistakes, but that's the problem. People remember the mistake. I remember playing Barcelona and him saving 6 times from it was just him against Barcelona. So exactly. So if you're gonna say that, remember the good things done as well, and I don't think Wojciech was a bad goalkeeper at all.
No, I don't think Wojciech was as bad.
I was lucky enough to chat to Wojciech when he was in the youth team.
I think he's actually had a pretty good career now. He's still he's still doing well.
He was the heir apparent to Buffon, so he can't be that bad. What I think, what let Wojciech down is his concentration.
Okay.
Do you see what I mean? Because with us now, when we're playing well, you might only have one save to do in 9 minutes, but you've got to be alive to it. That's what let Wojciech down. But as a goalkeeper, I thought he was fantastic.
Yeah,
he was fantastic goalkeeper.
And do you know what it is, Chef, with that, I just feel like you're right. Leno could improve, but there's not many players right now that I've seen under Arteta or Mikel improve. I'm going to be completely honest. You can say the youngsters, but I'm not even going to say the youngsters. I don't think that's down to Mikel, if I'm completely honest. That's the truth. That's the harsh truth of it all. I don't know any player that's improved. I've seen a lot of players deteriorate under Arteta. That sounds quite harsh, but it's the truth of what I've seen so far. Yes, it can still be changed, but right now, saying that Leno it's still early, still young, he could still improve. I don't know too much about that. Diego,
we hope so, but
we hope, but we don't know. Diego Pachioko says, lots of love to you guys, loving the content. Hopefully I can go to London next year and watch an Arsenal game instead of watching it here in Colorado.
Oh, Colorado, wow.
Hopefully. Waking up at 8 a.m. or 5:30 a.m.
Oh, wow. Okay,
wow. That's what time you're getting up tomorrow, isn't it? 5 a.m?
No. Well, no.
You said you're not going to go sleep, actually, did you? I'm sure that's
I'm not going to sleep. No, I've got to leave at 5:30.
You got to leave at 5:30?
Yeah.
Blimey, okay, whoa.
I've got to leave at 5:30, so there's no point going to sleep.
It is a long one tomorrow. It's a long journey up there from down here. It's going to be about 5 hours up, 5 hours down.
Hopefully it's a successful one.
Yes. So, Tash says Arsenal should buy Charlie Masunda from Chelsea. Ooh. Oh, I remember about Masunda. I remember back in the day.
Yes, I remember.
Yeah, Masunda. What, is he still at Chelsea?
Wow.
If he's still there, blimey. I remember him being there when
I remember,
Yeah. I remember when I got released, that's when he was like coming through at Chelsea, playing in the youth cup. So that was years ago.
He's still there. But the thing is, would Chelsea sell him to us?
Probably not. And probably if they would, it'll probably be for some stupid money.
Exactly.
Akash says,
thank you for the comments.
Loz didn't say anything bad. Bad trolls are gaslighting. Don't worry, I didn't say anything bad about you apparently, so don't worry about that.
All right. Okay.
Nick Goulart says, check my super chat, Cecil. I don't know where. Let me just see if I can see that. Don't think I saw that. If I missed it. Oh, it's here. Ty, you said nobody has a divine right to success, but I wanted to know, how do you think Mikel has the right to failure?
No, I never said he's
no disrespect. I'm a big fan.
Oh, thank you. No, that's right. But I wouldn't say he's. I don't understand. What does that mean?
I don't understand either. Ty said, you said nobody has a divine right to success.
Yeah, I did say that. Yeah, I did say that.
But I want to know, do you think Mikel has the right to failure? He doesn't have the right to failure.
No, of course he doesn't. Of course he doesn't.
No one has the right to failure either.
Nobody means to fail. Nobody means to fail. So no, of course not. Of course not.
Okay, fair enough. Let's look ahead. Obviously, a part of this on the ticker below, as you can see, we're going to look ahead a little bit to the Burnley game tomorrow.
Brentford, Ivan Toney.
Oh no, you got Brentford in my head.
We're looking forward to the day of justice.
Do you know what? When we play them in a reverse fixture, it's going to be crazy. It
will if Gabriel has
Ivan Toney. If Ivan Toney scores, he's going to try and find you in the crowd and run to you.
If he scores an own goal, I'll be happy with that. He can score 3 own goals. I'll be happy. I'll be happy with that. I'll be happy.
All right, Ty.
That's even if he's paying.
Let's talk about the Burnley game then. Let's start. Firstly, are you worried for Burnley game tomorrow? No, we didn't beat them last season.
We should have beat them. We had comfortable chances, and also we gave a bad goal away. Granted,
we gave a mistake. Yeah.
And also the penalty that we should have won comfortably. We should have won comfortably. So I'm not worried at all. I'm not worried one bit.
Okay.
Obviously, I will respect them. You respect your opponent.
Yeah.
That's one of the first rules of football for me. But no, not worried. Not worried.
Yeah, do you think the players are going to be worried though? Because it's quite a hostile atmosphere, I think, at Burnley.
It's
obviously,
hostile.
Last season, if you know about when players take the knee, there was a banner that was flown over.
Which was absolutely disgraceful.
Awful.
And ridiculous.
So it's going to be quite hostile, I believe, for the players.
But then we've got to deal with that.
Yeah?
We've got to deal with that. We've got to go there and win.
Yeah, what's your score prediction for tomorrow? Let me just hear that quickly.
I was saying Pierre will hopefully score a hat-trick, but I think...
Hat-trick? Well, hold on. Pierre hat-trick?
Yeah, Pierre hat-trick.
At Burnley? Turf Moor away?
At Burnley. He scored 3. He scored 3 and 3, hasn't he? Maybe not hat-trick in one game, but I'll go for 2-0.
Okay. I was going to say, blimey, that is...
Yeah, I would love a hat-trick, but I'll take take any kind of win, but hopefully it'll be.
So you're talking about Oba maybe getting a hat-trick, or you said 2-0, so I'm expecting you want Oba to score. So would you start Aubameyang over Lacazette tomorrow then?
Well, I'd like to start both of them if I'm honest.
Oh, you'd have both of them in the team?
But I don't think
it hasn't worked. Yeah, I don't think.
And that's the thing. Oh, fair enough, it might not have worked, but I'll definitely start here and bring on Alexander.
Yeah.
What about you?
I did my 11. I put Aubameyang up top by himself. As much as I feel like the goal was lucky against Norwich, I think he did work hard in that game. He had a good game, but I think that goal was quite lucky. I think it's wrong to drop him, because everyone keeps saying, not everyone, even myself, I think once a player scored, he's on confidence. It's only right that he plays. However, against West Brom, he did score a hat-trick, and then we went into the next game
we beat them 6-0.
We beat them 6-0, but that next game when we played, I think it was Man City, we had one shot, not even on target. There was nothing from Arsenal going forward.
Yeah, we did. But then, Cecil, if I can say, in that, I don't know if you didn't go to the game, did you?
No, I didn't go to the Man City game.
I don't know if you saw that. I only saw it on Match of the Day. Obviously, other programs
are available
on channels.
Highlights channels are available. Yeah.
No. Did I see it on? It's either Match of the Day or Match Choice.
But what's Match Choice?
Match Choice is when they show. They show the whole
on Sky, and you press the button on Sky, and red button. And you can, okay, cool.
Yeah. So apparently, from what I saw, Bukayo got pushed in the back, in the area. Now, on that same day, Seamus Coleman got the same foul and the penalty was given. Now, nobody talked about it. I was shocked when I saw it. You see, people keep quiet about that. Also, with Granit, if you say Granit should have got sent off.
Pogba should have got sent off as well.
And not only Pogba, which is a fantastic point, Cecil. When we beat, I emphasize beat, Chelsea women 3-2.
Chelsea women? Not even, okay, land it. Let me hear what you're going to say.
Pernille Harder, the Chelsea captain, who was on the yellow, pummeled into Nikita, our player, Paris. She got the ball, but she took out the player. She didn't even get a card. So I'm wondering, how can that be? She was on a yellow. So even if it was 2 foot as well, she won the ball, but she pummeled in the player. So I thought, even if you win the ball and you get the player, you go. She was on a yellow and she didn't get another card. The referee didn't even give a foul. So I'm just wondering, where's the consistency?
So where are we comparing this to?
We're comparing it to Granite. Because the thing is, also from what I saw, he was nowhere near him. Whereas Pernille Harder, she won the ball, but she pummeled into Nikita.
Okay.
Now Granite didn't.
So it's the consistency that you're arguing here.
Exactly. If Granite is a red card, she should have got a red card, and so should Pogba, sorry. But they didn't. So I'm wondering, and the thing is, I don't know who was it, Ruben Diaz or someone?
Yeah.
He made a meal of it as well. He made a meal of it.
Oh, I remember the attack. Yeah, he did.
You see what I mean? He made a meal of it.
For the red card.
And also remember, in last season, David got sent off for not even touching the player.
No, I remember that.
So how does that work?
I know. Listen, the consistency, the refereeing and the officiating at the moment has been a little bit inconsistent.
And also, sorry, Cecil, to
very inconsistent, shall I say? Go on.
Yeah, absolutely, you're right, Cecil. Sorry to interrupt. Also, in the build-up to their second goal, Ruben Diaz threw his hands up, and I thought that if you raise your hands, you got to go. In the build-up to their second goal, and Callum was on the ground.
Yeah.
So what's that then? You see what I mean?
Yeah, it is a top.
But these things always seem to be forgotten about.
Right, so as I'm going to go back to the title of the show today, are the youngsters keeping Arsenal afloat? Now, again, I've said it many times, 100% yes. There's no denying it. That can obviously always change. I want to know who's been your standout signing so far since because a lot of them are young. So we've got Tomiyasu. Yeah, the current signings. There's been
Takahiro.
Takahiro. I want to sing. We need a hero. I need that as a chant. I need that. So tomorrow when you're at the game,
the legend Bonnie Tyler.
Is it? We need a hero. I need a hero. But yeah, so I think that would be a good little chant for him.
Or you can sing.
Go on.
Hero for Mariah Carey as well.
Give me a little.
I can't really sing it, so and then the hero because I can't.
And the hero comes along with the strength to carry on,
and he's passing by. Hashtag a hero hits the sky, and you keep holding on. Hashtag a hero comes along, and in time you see the truth. Takahiro is the proof.
There you go. Takahiro, there's your chant, my guy. We'll just set that up for you. We'll be singing that tomorrow at Turf Moor.
Hopefully,
So, were you impressed with his debut in Norwich? Because I definitely was. He seemed very lively.
Against Norwich at Emirates.
Yeah. Apologies, people listen to that on headphones really loud. my vocals are terrible.
So is mine, unfortunately. So we do apologise.
Yeah, but Takahiro Tomiyasu. So it was a good debut.
Superb debut. And the thing is, that volley, if you could kept that down, that would have gone in. Absolutely, I'm very impressed.
The only thing I worry about with Tomiyasu, great debut, very energetic, very lively. Yeah. However, I did see him a lot of the time push up the field, which is great, but he was very just everywhere, which some people will say that's brilliant. But I think when you play against good teams, they will expose that.
Yes,
you have to be very disciplined at times. But for the game against Norwich, I think it's only right. His first game. Obviously, he was at Emirates, everyone was buzzing. Absolutely. And he seemed like he was buzzing, he was up for it as well. So I think it was a good debut. I expect to see him tomorrow against Burnley. But man, that's your chant as well. Big up Tomiyasu. Any other signings that you've liked so far? Like there's Lokonga. I don't know if you spoke about him. Obviously Ben White.
Love Albert, very good. Ben, I thought was very imposing against Norwich.
Yep.
And obviously Nuno as well. I thought Nuno was very, very good. And even with that West Brom game, I'm sorry to change the subject.
That's fine.
Because that West Brom game is nothing. They were very cheeky as well. We all know what happened. They got beaten 6-0. So maybe that's a nod to Ivan Toney.
Oh.
When West Brom fans were trying to talk before the game and we beat them 6-0.
Yeah.
They made 11 changes and they had 5 debutants.
Yep.
And expected to get something against us. And also, that game, I don't even remember because you were kind enough to drive us to the game and drive us there and back safely. So we're very grateful to you.
No worries, thank you.
Thank you. And I don't even remember in the first half, he was running around. I don't even remember that. He was running around because
Who, Tavares?
Yeah.
Tavares, yeah.
Apparently he got stamped on because I saw the highlights on a certain TV channel. He got stamped on. And I was listening and I will call them out. Actually, no, I won't because I don't want to give them any credit. Because what they said was terrible. I was listening to a local radio station.
Yep.
And they said, oh, what's he running about for? He's not hurt. He stamped on him. I don't know who he was. He was a West Brom debutant. And he should have been sent off. He stamped on his ankle.
I didn't see that.
Yes,
I didn't
see his watch. It's only when I watched the highlights, I saw it. Because you couldn't see him first time, but they played it, but he stamped on him.
Interesting. Okay, well, I didn't see that, but, well, I mean, Villeneuve Tavares, good.
Oh, very good player as well. Very impressive.
Been massively impressed. We've got a super chat here from James saying, I completely agree with Ty. We always get the bad end of the refs' calls. It's ridiculous.
We do. It is ridiculous. And he even started in the Mind series when Joe scored a goal that was over the line and they missed it. How do you miss that?
Yeah, that was crazy. But that was crazy. That definitely went over the line. Definitely was a goal. However, I didn't think we deserved to win that game. But
no, we didn't
play great. But
that would have been 2-2.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay. Now, quickly before we wrap up as well, speaking about the youngsters,
Right.
Lokonga. I just want to Lokonga, Sambi. I just want to talk about midfield duo. Do you want to see Partey and Lokonga together, or? Well, I mean, it's probably going to be Partey and Lokonga. Or maybe Maitland-Niles obviously started in that position against Norwich.
I thought Ainsley played so well.
Yeah.
I really did. I would be happy with either two. Thomas, and because obviously Granit is suspended.
Yeah.
Thomas and Albert, or Ainsley and Thomas. What about you? I'd be happy with either of those two, to be honest.
I would want Lokonga. Yeah, Lokonga and Partey. I think tomorrow's going to be a very physical game.
It will be physical,
I think Partey should be sitting.
Yes.
And let Lokonga kind of do the box to box.
Yes.
And because it's gonna be a physical game. But guys, we're coming to the end of today's show. I want to say thank you, Ty, for joining me. It's always a pleasure.
Thank you. How long have we got? Have I got any time to just wrap up women's quickly?
Oh yes. So Declan says, sadly, Cecil doesn't read the normal chat. I do. So I'm reading it. Sorry, apologies. Just going to quickly just read through the last couple of comments.
Yeah.
Speak while I look at the comments. You quickly speak about the women's.
Well, I just want to say congratulations to our women for thrashing Brighton 4-0. I mean, respectfully, sorry, not Brighton. Sorry, Brighton even was it? I'm sorry, I've got it wrong. Reading. Sorry. Fantastic goals from Beth Mead. Two from the legend that is Vivian. Also want to say congratulations to Vivian Miedema for getting 100 goals. Over 100 goals for us. Legend, fantastic. Goals from Jennifer Beattie as well. Two from Vivian and one from Beth. So fantastic. And just want to say thank you to the players afterward for speaking to us. And also very nice to see players like Jordan, Caitlin and Victoria, who are injured but still travelled with the team to Reading.
Perfect.
So fantastic.
Thank you for giving them a shout out and big up to the ladies and for Arsenal.
And also congratulations to our under-23s for crushing Manchester United.
Yeah,
3-1
big up to them.
Well.
So coming towards the end of the show, before we leave, Charles Mwangi says your duo is outstanding. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Troop said, what a guy. I think that's to you as well.
That's
so
probably successful. Yes, I agree. Cecil's the guy.
And then Jay Warren says, no one's singing that, which is the song we sung about.
Well, you don't know. Listen, you don't know that. Listen, you know what? For that, right, I'm going to print the lyrics out in the local shop and hand it out at Burnley. You're welcome to have one if you're worthy enough.
Okay, now before we go, I was going to say thank you everyone for watching. Please hit the like. Before we go, I want to put up a photo of 2 years ago to this day. There was a massive event at AFTV. If we can get the photo to come up now, I'm going to show it to Ty if he remembers this. Can you see that?
Oh my gosh, yes.
So that was the 1 million subscriber party, 2 years to this day, at the YouTube space in London. A lot of big legends there. RIP Claude, obviously, as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
So big up. That was 2 years ago today, and that's when I first met the Don Robbie as well. We've come a long way since then. So thank you everyone that's been supporting the channel. Thank you for watching.
Yeah, thank you very much. Good luck to all our teams.
And good luck to the teams, and hopefully we can get a win against Burnley tomorrow.
And safe journey to everyone, all our fans travelling there. Safe journey there, safe journey home, and obviously safe journey to the Burnley fans as well. Let's hope we win.
Let's hope we win. Respect.
Fantastic. Thank you, Cecil, for inviting me again.
No worries. Take care, everyone. Have a great weekend.
Thanks for watching.
Peace.
Peace.